Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinlaig. Yeah, that's Walter ahead. He's just nipping down to sort out a windrower for us, as we've both got, we both will have grass to row. I should have probably put some beacons on just to let everybody know there's a convoy. Which way is he going? Okay. Anyway, right, so grass over at Walter's was mowing on the last episode, so we're gonna head up and do ours, and then we can drop the watch my thingy, drop the mower off, find it a place to live at our farm. I will cut up through here actually. I was going to go all the way around because of that. Jolt on that train crossing, but I'll risk it. Why not? There's the farm. Yard. I suppose it's a farm. That cost me a bit. Not to worry, not to worry. It's only money, isn't it? Not like we need it. Yeah, but over that way. Okay. Now, over here, just missed the training time now, didn't we? This grass on the very edge hasn't really, the meadow grass here hasn't grown. I only put the cheapest version down. I don't know whether it will always stay as the cheapest version or whether it'll grow over time. So I'm not particularly bothered about not mowing it just yet. I don't mind letting it run a bit. What are they growing here? Onions. They are onions. Well, I hope we get an opportunity to do a bit of fun with the onions. I wonder how much the equipment is actually. I wonder if Walter would be interested in becoming an onion farmer. Or we could. I mean, we've got a nice flat thing. Not something I've looked into, if I'm honest. Not a... I think we can nick a bit of grass out here though, can't we? Train's gone, so shouldn't be a problem. I'm wondering actually, should I ask Walter to bring the row over here. First, then go over there. Then I'll bring it back on the bailiff. This isn't too bad a field actually. I was saying last episode this is pretty small, but it don't look too bad to me. I wonder if I've got any rollers that I could use for getting in on the rolling scenario. What time are we at? 12 o'clock. Well, it shouldn't take long to do, but get some weird bunching up, aren't we? This is a good area, but Walter's just looks so much better with the walls and the... Oh, I suppose we could improve this. I'm torn between building a farm from scratch. I mean, to a point, apart from the farmhouse, those buildings were already here. They're just storage buildings. I mean, we could potentially build something. The terrain is quite flat. I was thinking of another word to describe it, but it's flat, isn't it, really? Let's not pull any punches. It is a very flat terrain. Something for the bales as well. Anyway, I suppose I may as well just carry on and get this done and then reconvene with you when it's windrowing time. Actually, could probably windrow with the John Deere, can't we? Walter couldn't crack on with it up at his because it's a meadow. But we certainly can. But I've paid for it and sorted it out. I'll just add maybe 50-50 at the Walter, put it on his bill. Not it's only about 500 quid, so 200 odd each, 250 each, not really that big a problem. Anyway, I'll go and get onto Walter and sort out what the plan is with the ordering of that. Although he might want to come down here and do a bit of windrowing himself on here for us while we roll. I don't mind doing it myself, it's not going to be that big a job, is it? Right, I'll go and sort this out. Well, it seems like an age has passed, but I should just brought them in really. You want to come past it. Windrowing done. I don't know. Normally I quite enjoy a bit of windrowing, but I didn't enjoy it then. Farm stick. Why? Awful. But yes, we're on to baling. So we're doing, I mean, we're getting quite a bit done here today, considering. We should be able to get the baling done in this episode. I will try to remember to reset the counters. Just thinking, actually, I'm pretty confident that if I asked nicely, Walter would allow me to use his bale wrapper. A bale wrapper. We're wrapping bales. Words. Telehandler and bale grab to move ours about. I'm not sure we're going to have that many, I don't think. Thinking Walter's going to have a decent amount. It's just, I like that tree being on that bit of grass there, but it does make it difficult to see what you're doing, which is why I stopped the speed up recording, because I think driving around that speeded up would potentially cause a seizure for the person watching. Oh, we don't want that, do we? I did think about bringing the Mercedes up, but something interesting in the sale as well. Big old cedar, 12 metre, needs 300 horses, way too expensive. I checked the price of the one that we've bought and not used yet, and yes, still too expensive. Plus it's 300. If a different tractor or something come up, or we had a trailer come up, I probably would now consider getting rid of the Unimog. Controversial, I know, but I just don't particularly see it as a really beneficial for what it is. It's expensive for what we're using it for. Blimey, he's been picking his fruit again. Right, let's get Walt some more bales, shall we? Load her up. This is going to be tight. I think possibly if I can. There's a little bit up there as well, isn't there? I'll try and get that at the end. It's looking alright. Oops. Nice, nice, nice. Little patch there that we've missed. That's all right. We'll tidy them bits up. Oh, I didn't do the reset bale counter. +1. Bale counter +1. See how I've actually managed to get on down here. Just kept going round and round and round the tree in order to make a rather large circle. No, I can't see where I'm going. Yeah, this bit's gonna be pretty disgusting, so I'll do this off camera and come back to you. Looks like I've missed quite a few bits here, but that's fine, I can tidy that up. I'm not sure if I might run a bit tight on the old bale netting. Let's get that back onto our land before we drop that. I want that issue that we had with the bales rolling out, stopping traffic. I'll get that collected at another point. Right, I think just a little bit of tidying up. I don't think this will be as big a haul as the one we had earlier on in the year. However, I also think that what we'll do is try and leave the grass now till November time, right at the end of the year. Oh, boss is coming. Right, let's just prep ourselves to move over. Lift up. Let's just check numbers. 16. So what did we have? I think we had 23 last time. So that is quite a big difference. Reset that for when we get over to ours. So it's 17 because of the extra one that I did forget about. Let's whip on over to us. Get the old beacons up. Nip past this chap here and we'll take a little cut through. Yeah, that cedar is actually, thinking about it, that cedar's 4 times the size of the one I've just bought. But it would mean, part of me's wondering if I should just get some money and sell the Unimog. But then I need a trailer. I need a flatbed, and that would mean potentially a long-term lease, although that's still cheaper than holding on to a truck. It's probably I think I'm just saying it because I've not used it much recently. A lot of the contracts I've done have been in the tractors. In fact, a lot of the contracts I've done, the Kubota is actually proving its worth because it's got the front arm attacher, so it's good for logging. There's no issues with it cultivating, whereas the Unimog does have a problem cultivating because it bounces so much. I'm basically using the Unimog as a delivery vehicle. Do I need fuel? I can get fuel delivered. I've got a fuel tank, haven't I? Which I don't think I've put anything in yet. I could do with keeping hold of as much money as possible at the minute. Although we have got... Oh, every time. Not every time, but 1 in 5. I've got a bit of money to come back from Walter. So what? How many hours have we done? About 3 on Walters. I'll do him a deal in exchange for borrowing his. Although I've got the straps, haven't I? I might be able to do it without bringing it over. I could do it with me straps on the arms. Take a bit of a while, but certainly possible. Quite a nice little drive through here, this. I'm glad I found this. I don't know if you can hear a dog snoring in the background, but it certainly is. Very deep snore. The train's just gone over the bridge, so it should be fine. Oh, there we go. Hit that. Right. I've got a bit of money to come in from that as well. Right, let's see what the first cut on our grass field gets us. Straight in. Go alternate. Stick the cruise control on because it's nice and rather large. This area. They're not doing too bad. Are we on 2, 3? I'm quite happy to leave this till November, I think. Unless there's a a requirement of us growing something different with the equipment we've got. I sort of feel like grass is the way forward for us at the minute for generating money. Although it's July, it can all change quite easily, can't it, really? A little tidy up run at the top end, but that's not a problem. And I think we're just going to make it with the round bale net. Great success. Good timing on that train because I can now swing around. Just missing their onions, and hopefully big old sun around here. I think I've got everything up there. I don't think that's too bad for the first cut. I'm tempted to get a roller on it though. Oh, not quite enough there to get the extra bale out. Not a problem though. And lift that up. I need to find somewhere to... I actually might need more shed space. And that's a little bit of a worry. Anyway, what have we got on here? 6. I was thinking we might have 9, but 6 it is. I mean, that does start to make you wonder if... is it worth it? 6 bales is not a lot. Might have to try and put that in there. 6 bales isn't a lot, is it? That's really tight. Anyway, shouldn't be hard for us to move. I'm gonna have to pop this in here for now, I think. Whilst I work out a little bit of a plan. If I just put that on the edge, because we're not going to end up with too much from harvesting, are we? And a bit of the angle. Lovely. Right. Let's put these bits away. 4:30, that's a good time to be finishing work, isn't it? In fact, I'm going to take that in there as well. I need a grassland shed. It'd be quite handy actually, a grassland shed where I can put all the implements and maybe the bales as well. I shall have a little look to see what's available for much cheapness. But that is pretty much where I'm going to leave the episode for today. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, then do feel free to subscribe. We haven't got any... Oh dear. We're out of stones and we've not made anything yet. Well, I'd say that's quite controversial. We continue the fight. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching. And bye bye for now.